Whoo, you guys already know what time it is, right? You already know what time it is. Go ahead, say it with me. Cathie Wood. Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm Zeke, and welcome to the Dream Green Show. In this episode, we're gonna go over Cathie Wood's top 10 holdings. Now, everyone knows the only drawback to the ARK ETFs is that they have a high expense ratio. The expense ratio means that they're pretty much charging investors, retail investors like us, a small amount in order for them to run the ETF and for us to completely make it a passive income type of deal, right? Now, ARK is an active ETFs. That means Cathie Woods and her team buys and sells different stocks all the times, every single day, and add them and take them out of the portfolio, which it means they're doing more work compared to passive ETFs, to where they just buy any company side, the S&P 500, and keep it in there and only buy those companies ever. So when you're dealing with Cathie Woods and her active ETF, she has a higher expense ratio of around 0.75%. That means for every $1,000 you have invested into ARK, they're gonna take around $7.50. Compared to other ETFs like SPHD, which has a lower expense ratio around 0.3, you can see where the difference is. So we're gonna dive into Cathie Wood's top 10 holdings to see if you just wanna bypass her buying and selling these stocks, to see if you wanna buy them and sell them yourself. But as we dive deeper into it, you're gonna see why Cathie Wood is the truth. But before we dive into it, this video is brought to you by Webull. Sign up now by clicking the link down in the description, deposit $100, and now you can receive 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 each. It used to be 4, now it's 2, so you might want to grab it while it's 2 before it goes down to 1. Deposit $100, get your 2 free stocks by clicking the link down in the description. Also, if you guys want to sign up for Coinbase and grab some Bitcoin, I left that link down in the description. That is by far the easiest way to buy and sell cryptocurrency. But enough talking. Let's go on ahead and dive straight into this video. Welcome back, dreamers. Here we are over on ARK Invest. I'm going to show you exactly how you can find her top 10 holdings, just in case if you don't want to pay that expense ratio and you want to build out your own portfolio instead of relying on her and her company to do the ETF and pay the high expense ratio for you. If you want to do this yourself, let me show you her top 10 holdings, and then we're going to dive a little deeper into it just so I can give you both sides of her investments. Now, here we are over on ARK-funds.com. This is the ARK Invest. The most popular one is ARKK. So let's take a look at that. So all you gotta do is click on ARKK, and then we're gonna scroll down to her top 10 holdings right here. So this is her top 10 holdings. We're gonna look at the percentage of her portfolio in these top 10 holdings. So with 8.6% is Tesla. You guys know what Tesla is. Elon Musk, the car company, the electric vehicle, the energy company, Tesla. She owns around $2.4 billion worth of Tesla, which account for around 8% of her ARKK portfolio. Next is Roku, coming in at 6.7% with around 1.8 billion. Let me make sure that's billion. $1.8 billion. She holds around 4 million shares worth of Roku. Next is Teladoc, 5% of her portfolio, ticker symbol TDOC, $1.4 billion of her portfolio. Next is Square, 5%, ticker symbol SQ. She owns around $1.4 billion worth of her portfolio. Going on to the next one, Zillow Group, ticker symbol Z. She owns 5 million shares, which is around $1 billion worth of her portfolio. The next one is CRISPR Therapeutics. I'm not that familiar with it. I'm pretty sure it's awesome. It's 3% of her, 3.4% of her portfolio. Ticker symbol CRSP. It's around $969 million of her portfolio. The next one is Baidu, 3.3% of her portfolio, ticker symbol BIDU, and she owns $925 million. The next one is Innovate, 3.2%, ticker symbol NVTA, $897 million of her portfolio. 3.09%. Spotify, ticker symbol SPOT, $867 million of her portfolio. And Shopify, 2.5% with $709 million of her portfolio. So with her top 10 holdings combined, doing all of the math, this is around 44.73% of her portfolio. So if you don't want to pay the expensive expense ratio for her ETF ARKK, and you just want to invest into the same top 10 holdings that she's investing into, constantly reinvesting back into these companies, these are her top 10, which account for around 44.73% of her portfolio. These top 10 is worth 44.7% of her portfolio. Now, to look at it on the other side and show you why Cathie Woods is Cathie Woods, let's take a look at all of her holdings in this portfolio. We're gonna go up to Fund Holdings, PDF. We're gonna click that. And this is her entire portfolio, all the way up to 55 shares, where she's investing into Beam Therapeutics, Cyros, Fate, Splunk. She invested into all of these stocks. And also, if you want to see what she buys and sells every single day, just come up to the top and you want to subscribe to the ARK Invest email address. Now, at the end of the day, they're going to email you out exactly what Cathie Woods and her group bought that day and what Cathie Woods and her group sold that day, and any other investments they added to their portfolio. I've been investing for a couple of years now, and their combined group has been investing for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, where you combine them and all of their knowledge put together. So the expense ratio of every $1,000 invested, they'll take $7.75. I'm willing to pay that because they know when to buy low and sell high. They're an active ETF. And when I say this, sign up for the newsletter. Just sign up for it. And when you get your first newsletter on what she bought and sold that day, you're gonna look at it like, God dog. In fact, let me pull it up. Here's a quick little example of what she's done. She bought for ARKG, she bought another stock for ARKK. She sold another stock in ARKK, sold another stock in ARKK, buy, sell. So what she does throughout the day, I don't even have this kind of knowledge to keep up with what she and her group does. So that little $7.75, well, it is one of the most expensive ETFs out there. It is. I'm not gonna lie, it is. But they have made me so much money that, hey, you could take my $7.75. She had made me so much money by investing to ARKK right here and ARKW right here that, hey, take my money, take my $7, keep doing what you're doing, because these trades that you're making in a day, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with. I don't know why you're doing it. And your knowledge to find these great upcoming companies at a low price that you know that's gonna boom in the future, you have been doing an amazing job. And I don't mind riding, even with a high expense ratio, with Cathie Wood. And there we go, dreamers. If the expense ratio is too high for your liking, that is how you find her top 10 holdings. That is how you find what she buys and sells throughout the day. Subscribe to the newsletter, you'll love it. But if you don't mind the high expense ratio and you believe and you want to ride with Cathie Wood like how I am, be my guest and go ahead and just invest into any of her ARK ETFs. But also do your own research before you invest into these ETFs so you can see exactly what her and her group is investing into. But if you guys want to find out exactly when I buy and sell these different stocks inside my portfolio, click the link down in the comment section. That is the link to my Patreon, where I post when I buy and sell different stocks inside of my portfolio, and I do technical analysis over there. And if you want to join the Discord, click that link down in the comment section. But go down to the comment section and you guys let me know, is the expense ratio too high for you, or would you just go ahead and ride with Cathie Woods at the end of the day? Let me know that down in the comment section. But other than that, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.